Hello, it's Friday. You've been sitting on your butt, feeling like a weenie, but now it's 5:30. It's time for a martini. Welcome to our show. Welcome to your PP, the 5:30 Quarantini.
Brought to you by Milk.
Ooh, a little foreshadowing, Dylan. I like it.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Happy 5:30. Happy Friday. Happy Drag Race night. Happy day.
Oh, happy day.
It is, I don't know where you are watching from, but here in New York, it hit, 86 degrees today?
Oh my God, it was so warm. I'm still schwitzing.
I went out, more spoilers. I also had to go out to get coffee today because that's going to be in the drink as well. And I was sweating from places I did not know you could sweat from. That's an overshare.
Summer in the city.
That's an overshare, and you're welcome. Ooh, I better take that banner down that says the show will start in a minute because, girl, we are here.
Started. And look at the backdrop that Michael made.
Hi, Joshua Hank. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday, Sydney. Welcome. And I see that Joy took a little sneak peek, the pre-peek at our drink already, so she already knows it's going to be good. And Harriet, welcome all the way from the UK. Welcome to the broadcast. Ooh, I just realized I can't do my terrible. I can't do my really bad accents today, though, because our special guest today is a bit of an expert. Dare I say,
she's
on the accent.
It's true.
You guys, talk about a segue. Our special guest today, as many of you know, is Amy Jo Jackson, actress, producer, attractive person, maker of things, maker and shaker, accent coach. And to bring her in today, I did prepare a little clip for your enjoyment. I
can't wait.
Point our attention to the screen.
Okay.
Well, someone's got to break the ice, and it might as well be me. I mean, I'm used to being a... I mean, how are we to get acquainted if we don't say anything about ourselves?
Perhaps he doesn't want to get acquainted with you.
Well, I'm sure I don't know, but if I wasn't trying to keep the conversation going, then we'd just be sitting here in an embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Mrs. Peacock?
Yes, what? No, why?
Please welcome Amy Jo Jackson. At the end of that video, we hear, yes, what? No, why? A, you're a genius. And B, we're so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Happy Friday. I do want to pick your brain about that Clue video because I am full tilt obsessed with it. And the sheer undertaking of what you guys did is wild. Joshua Hank seems to agree, I think. And just so everyone knows, Harriet already approves of my Australian/English, do we really know accent. But before we get to all the hot goss, you brought a little cocktail for us today.
I did, because as we know, Fridays are now a long night.
The longest night ever.
If you start drinking wine before Drag Race, good luck by Untucked. You know, we've got a lot of sometimes interesting, sometimes not so interesting celebrities to watch. You know, so. I have a
ride.
Vanessa Williams and friends.
Celebrities.
Always see Alex Newell, always a delight. Like, we're not mad about that. But yeah, so I have, this is one that my partner and I discovered in self-isolation, and we're thrilled by it. It is a cold brew cocktail.
Ooh. So I'm going to go ahead. First of all, you're the only person who, when I was like, Amy Jo, do you want to come on our show? And you have to share a cocktail. You were the first and only person to be like, girl, I got options. You had like 19 things that you were like, I can make this, I can make that. You are a classy lady. I'm going to go ahead and switch Dylan and I over to our cocktail cams.
Ooh, a cocktail cam.
You in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Hold on. I'm moving my cocktail can.
I've got my cocktail can right here, meaning I didn't move. The setup.
All right. I got my stuff.
I've made cocktails in that kitchen my whole
I'm ready.
Grant. All right. So put some ice in your shaker, baby.
I think, Michael, you have to turn me off.
Well, anyway, all right. So we put ice in the cocktail shaker.
Put in ice in the
then
cocktail shaker.
I have my little measurer here. We are going to do 1 1/2 ounce of a cold brew. I like Brady. Fun fact, they're New York based. They're in the Bronx. So if you order from them, they will deliver free in New York. So I have a whole case of these coming to me. So yeah, 1 1/2 ounce of cold brew.
Okay. I gotta get my shaker.
I got mine from the Dwayne Reed.
Also excellent. Mine stopped selling it. So
Ounce and a half of cold brew.
All right. So we got 1.5 ounces of cold brew. Then we do 1 ounce of a whiskey or bourbon of your choice.
Okay. I have classy Jim Beam here today with me.
How much whiskey or bourbon?
1
How
ounce.
much whiskey?
Just a sensible ounce.
Okay.
Then the recipe calls for 1 ounce of heavy cream, but that's too much for me. So I just have like a 1% milk here in my Tennessee Williams branded. So that is 1 ounce of some kind of milk item of your choice. Put that in there.
So we're saying roughly like a splash, a sploosh.
1 ounce is the same amount of whiskey as
okay, great.
but I just find the heavy cream to be like too heavy. So I just like a 1% milk and still find it lovely. Then it calls for 1/2 ounce of maple syrup, but I found because the cold brew I use is pretty sweet, I don't need quite that much, but you need a little something. So
Okay.
To taste some maple syrup in there.
So
this is gonna
those of you out there
taste
that
so
don't have
good.
Maple, I forgot to pick up maple, so I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of agave.
That's great. You really just need a little something. And I think agave will do the trick, baby.
All right. Let's give that a
All
shot.
right.
If you're just joining, Amy Jo Jackson is leading us through a cold brew whiskey cocktail. So far in this fine shaker, I have 1.5 ounces of cold brew, 1 ounce of whiskey, 1 ounce of milk or cream, whatever your pick your poison, and a splash of maple syrup or agave. What else?
All right. So next, we're going to take it and we're going to shake it so that we get a nice foamy layer. So at least 10 seconds of shaking.
All right.
Probably good. And then you strain it. And we serve it up, darlings.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so excited for this. You have no idea.
This looks divine.
It is pretty great. And it will really be cool as it starts to separate. And we garnish with a splash of cinnamon on the top, darlings.
Oh my gosh.
Huzzah.
All right. I'm realizing oh no, I didn't put my cinnamon behind there. Okay.
Look at that, baby. Just like a Guinness, but different.
It is kind of like a Guinness.
Yeah, I do love that like little layer of foam there. That.
All right, here we go. This is what mine looks like.
Ooh, yes.
Dylan, you nailed that.
I'm so excited for this.
All right.
All right, you guys, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here's to a long night of drag.
Oh my God, is that good?
Oh my
Isn't
God,
it?
this is delicious.
Holy moly. All right, I'm going back to my A cam, is what we call it in the biz.
Yeah, follow me to the other camera.
I'll stay here. Jeff found this on DrakeFrolic.com, by the way, just to give appropriate credit, and we've used it many times thus far.
You guys, this might be one of the best ones we've ever had.
Honestly.
This is
It's really good.
It's remarkable. I'm incredibly impressed with all of us. Mostly you, because it was your idea.
Yeah.
I followed direction.
We all did it.
We all did
It's great because it ends up making you feel very fancy, but you didn't actually have to do anything hard. You know?
Yeah. It's a lot of payoff for basically just shaking whiskey and coffee. And like, you know what really makes it is the cinnamon garnish.
It just adds a little extra oomph, you know?
It's
I
kind
feel
of
like-
perfect too. The
I feel
cinnamon.
like I haven't been quarantined. All right. So with our cocktails in hand, Amy Jo Jackson, you are similarly to us a Drag Race fan. Am I right?
Yes.
Are you enjoying season 12?
I am. They're all so good.
I think it's one of the
Thanks
strongest
forever.
casts we've seen in a while.
Very. It's like watching I think they reached the point much earlier in the season that most seasons reach of like you get to a point where like, well, no one was terrible in that challenge.
Right.
Like I think they hit that at a much earlier point than we sometimes have.
Yeah. Well, we prepared a little game for you as we're like to do here on the 5:30 Quarantini.
Mhm.
This was actually Dylan's idea. So we have Dylan and I share two favorite television shows. Television show number one is The Masked Singer on Fox.
That's right. I forgot that about you both.
Which, if you have not watched, it's bananas.
It is bananas.
I would watch the end of it because we did watch Lego Masters earlier this year.
Thank
so
you.
we would watch we were like, what on earth is going on that show?
It's gold. That's what's going on. Comedy gold. But our other favorite show is RuPaul's Drag Race. And so for your viewing pleasure today, we have prepared a game called The Masked Drag Queen.
All right.
So what we're going to do is I went through all of the girls.
Drag.
Who is that?
Drag queen.
Start your engines. I don't know what it would sound like. But we've gone through the Instagram accounts of the 12 contestants on this season.
Okay.
And we've found a photo of them. And we have, let me just pull it up here so we can get you. And those of you watching along, now is your time. Get those cursors over the comment box. Get ready to jump in here. The name of the game is the Peppermint Twist. No, it is not. The name of the game is
Twist.
Name That Masked Drag Queen.
Can I show you the mask my mother sent me that I just got today that I know you as Disney fans will think is hilarious?
Oh my God.
I was like, do you think people will finally stay away from me on the street if I wear this terrifying Ursula mask?
I love it. I feel like you need to pair it with a big wig. And
Yeah, it needs a wig and some tentacles. Great. I want to say that's Dahlia Sin, but I could be wrong.
Thank you,
I'm
Alice.
thinking usually good in the comments.
Well, the first comment is that we love Amy Jo's dress.
He was from Estonia. Can you believe?
Harry
So
Goldberg.
traveled before we couldn't do that.
We have a guest for Gigi Good. Amy Jo Jackson, are you sticking with Dahlia Sin?
Yeah, why not?
Who
I
is
think
that
it's name is
masked
broccoli, you know?
drag queen? The drag queen behind the mask is Gigi
Gigi
Good.
I'm not used to this like severe of a hair color and eye.
Mhm. Well, I'm going to give you a window into this game. I have, more often than not, I've intentionally looked for something that is going to be a tiny bit away from what the queen presented on the show.
Well,
So hopefully they won't be super obvious. Here, well, and some of them will be super obvious. What do we think? Who's the masked? Who is that?
who's the? My God. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, now, see, this is where me might not be as good at this as I am with my like oral recall. I mean, I'm guessing that's Heidi, but that looks a bit. Did Heidi win pageants?
Go with your gut. Go with
I
your
might
gut.
go
girl.
Brita Filter.
That's
I should also mention Dylan has not seen these yet. So
I
Dylan,
haven't seen these
okay.
yet.
That's not Britta. I'm going with Heidi. That looks like a Heidi lash.
you are correct.
See,
It is
once
a Heidi.
the mask is really shocking how much because the eyes can change so much depending on how they paint.
Is
Yeah.
that wild?
Yeah,
All right.
great.
Number 3. Who could it be?
Gee, I wonder, is that Queen Jackie Cox, our
Is
local
that-
queen?
Our queen and yours, Miss Jackie Cox.
Look at that body piece.
Photo by who?
Oh, photo by me. Thank you for asking.
Oh
Thank you so
my
much.
gosh.
Okay. We love Miss Jackie Cox here at the show. It's no secret. We do play favorites, and our favorite is Jackie Cox. Moving on. Harriet is also chugging along in the comments. She's doing great. I can see. Name that. This was shady of me, you guys. This was shady. I'm warning you now. I am.
Jan?
Nope. Guess again.
That is not Jan.
Well, I mean, I've seen Jan from her first days in drag, so she's come a long way.
I'm super shady for this, but look at the eye makeup.
Well, now I'm like, is this Dahlia? God, I've already forgotten half the things that were once on this show. I should have refreshed before.
This was terrible, whatever it is.
This game is kind of meant to be a refresher of like, we'll remember.
Yeah, this is, I mean, look, I'm not great at a brow. Let's be real, but that is.
So I will take
that's some silky nutmeg ganache, you know?
I will take full credit. I am as shady as they get on this
one.
one.
I am seeing Crystal in the comments, and that makes a lot of sense to me.
This would be Crystal method.
Thank you, Josh. Oh,
Josh got it.
Crystal.
We got Harriet, but there you go. That is in fact Crystal method. It's of what we call a throwback.
It would have to be.
All right, name that.
Jada.
Who is that? Yeah, you're right. That would be Jada.
How do you be the essence of anyone but Jada?
Michael, I have something for you.
What?
The shade button.
Next up, that one was like, we moved right through that. Here we go. Name that season 12. Who is that? Drag queen. And we're specifically looking at the masked drag queen.
Yeah. Is that Sherry?
It is not Sherry.
No, I mean, because Sherry loves to do nothing on the bottom lash there. So
yeah. Ms. Pie will not appear in this slideshow.
As she doesn't appear in our background.
That could be Britta. It's hard to tell with all the green makeup, but I'm gonna go.
Ooh, Rock, says Harriet.
Oh, I do see that.
Rock and Sakura.
I see a modified. Yeah. All right.
I'm going with? Ladies and gentlemen, Shrek here is portrayed by the drag superstar Rock'em Sakura.
Oh, Rock'em Sakura. I forgot her name.
Yeah, there she is.
That's a fun name.
All right, number next.
Is this El DeBarge? No, I'm kidding.
Nelly, yes, you're in the right place.
Is this the real comments? Yeah, is this actually El DeBarge, who I still haven't looked up?
Neither has Crystal.
But she at least didn't have access to internet, we don't think.
Right.
It's like, Rue, why are you asking her to do El DeBarge for Snatch Game? She clearly, what is she not? Anyway, is that Dahlia?
This is not Dahlia. Take a look at the arm. There's a clue on her
arm.
Oh,
someone's saying Widow. That would make sense. Widow has tats, right?
Yes, Harriet Leveridge. Nailed it. This would be the Widow Von Du.
Yeah.
Hard.
God, there were so many queens this season. Okay, here's another one.
This is Dahlia Sin.
I was thinking this was Jan. I think Jan made that leotard. And I remember that from her Instagram.
With those eyes.
What could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
It's not Aiden Zane. I'm telling you that.
Boo.
Boo. We have one vote for
Broccoli Rob, which is Dahlia Sin. Do we think?
I mean, I know the answer, so I can't think.
No, I know you can't.
Dahlia.
People are saying Dahlia. I don't know. I could very be easily persuaded that it's Dahlia or even just a really strongly page. I'm going to go with Jan. I think I remember this bodice.
Amy Jackson, always stick with your gut. This is our girl, Jan. Just Jan.
What is this outfit?
She called this Sally Mae. She said, introducing Sally Mae. I don't know. I found it on the internet.
I remember her. So I met Jan. Jan went to my school many years after I did. And I met her at an event that we both like competed in. I like basically got asked last minute, like, would you come sing on this like thing? And that's where I met Britta and Jan. And she won. Like one of her first times in drag, doing a whole Kris Kardashian number. She sang I Dreamed a Dream, did a whole lip sync to like actual.
I've seen her do that before, and it's
better. Sorry, it's not my area. But so I've been like friendly with and followed her since then. So I remember her making this, being like, Drag Race season 30. I'm gonna be ready. I'm learning to sew.
Yeah. Happy Friday, Lonnie. Welcome to the game. We are making our way through. Who is that masked drag queen? Number next. I think this is our penultimate.
Dahlia.
Yeah.
We made it.
I can smell the broccoli from here.
And I did prepare one bonus question. So those are the 12 queens.
We didn't get Aiden.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm not done.
Or Britta, which that's clearly Britta. So there's Britta.
She's on her way to Fire Island in that photo.
There she is. Okay.
Aiden's name. Wait, hold on. Just close your eyes.
Ooh.
Listen, it's a different wig. So we got to give her that.
Oh, when Gloria Swansong is out there doing such like beautiful, like this style of look. Anyway, that's Aiden's name. Yeah.
There she is.
Hey, JJ, will you do this look? Sure, Josh.
Who is this? Oh,
Who is that? Wait.
There's one we haven't done. This is the last one, right?
This is tricky. I think this is the last one, which means the next one's the bonus question. So this is the only girl remaining. Who?
Oh, Nikki Doll, who I forgot existed. Thank you, Colin.
Who got it? Oh, yeah.
I forgot about Nikki Doll, I'll be honest.
Let's see. The answer is, of course, all the way from Paris. Oops, I have to hit the button over here. That's Nikki Doll. And those are your 12 eligible contestants from the season. I have one bonus. So this is a girl we've already seen. But who is this masked
Grinch?
Yeah.
I have all my cocktail equipment in the way. I closer.
So you say we've already seen her, like she's already competed in the season, or she came back this season?
No, she's already been in the slideshow.
Oh.
We've already seen this girl in the slideshow. This is a second photo of somebody we've already seen. And this is our last question of the round.
Is that Crystal Method? That's my guess. The comments, people are saying Jada.
I mean, it looks almost like Jada, I guess. It's just not a look I would ever think would be Jada, but...
Believe it or not, I had to throw this in as the bonus because this is, in fact, Jada Essence Hall.
Well done.
Wow.
Serving you
well done.
Grinch realness. How about that?
Versatility.
That was crazy. The eyes were very, very not Jada Essence Hall in my mind.
Well, the essence of the Grinch. Don't sleep on Jada Essence Hall. This has been... what is it? The Masked? Who is that? Drag Queen. All right, I think all things considered, I think you did very well, Miss Amy Jo Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you. I forgot some queens existed, but other than that, I think we did okay.
That's okay. The show's been airing. The show's been airing for what, 4.5 months at this point? I feel like
before we were in quarantine.
Yeah.
It's been a very...
I would watch it after work when I had a job.
Oh.
Yes.
Speaking of jobs, what are you doing on Saturday nights, Amy Jo Jackson?
Oh, I actually have a gig, and they pay us, which is truly thrilling. It's called eschaton, which is a word that I believe is supposed to mean like heaven existing on earth. So like the apocalypse, but it's good. I don't know. It's like a duality. Anyway, it's a digitally immersive nightclub. And I've not been through it, but we've been improving the user experience as Zoom has been changing everything as they've been growing and everything. But it's really cool. You basically like wander in like it's 1 hour on every Saturday night, and you like wander in and click on a door, and that takes you to a room, and there'll be a performer there, and then there will be like links dropped in the chat, and you can like choose to go, and that link will take you to a different room where there's someone doing contortion or dancing. There's like a pole dancer. There's someone chopping vegetables with his feet over his head because he's a contortionist. You know, there's like sounds.
Is that what you do? No.
Yes. No, darling. I've got wigs. I'm on a chaise. I'm a host, so I'm in one of the earlier rooms you might pop into, but you can kind of pop in and out all around. It's like a lot of Sleep No More and Third Rail Then She Fell people who designed to put it together. So we're building more like cohesion and narrative as the weeks go on. But like this will be our fourth performance this Saturday. We were supposed to just do it as a one-off, and then people really had a good time because I think a lot of people who are used to going and doing bizarre things with their time are now stuck with not a lot of bizarre options. So.
Yeah. And it sounds amazing because I know there's a lot of people are offering like Zoom into this dance party or Zoom into this variety show, or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I think that's so cool that this is like nobody else is offering an option to like make your way through a choose your own adventure.
Totally. So they're like, you can stay in one room the whole night if you're like, I'm really vibing with this guy in this like rat mask dancing around, or you're like, I'm going to stay with this guy where I can like send in options on his Spotify playlist and he'll dance to it, or just, and there's one-on-ones. The stage managers are coming through and like private messaging people and picking them up and taking them into one-on-ones. So it seems really cool. I'd love to see it one day. So maybe it
does sound great. I can't wait. I'm maybe this Saturday will be my day.
Yeah, I think we're sold out tomorrow. We tend to sell out about like Thursday or so. But yeah, just their tickets are $10, so it's like very reasonable, and they are paying all of us. So you're actually also directly supporting out of work performers, which is really cool. So
that is incredible. We did pop, this is a very advanced broadcast, as you know. We did pop the Instagram handle down below. If you go follow that Instagram, don't forget the underscore. That's the beginning of that. Go click them, and I'm sure you can find ticket links and whatnot over there. It sounds awesome. I guess I missed the boat this week, but maybe next week I'll get on the early adopters and get my ticket before it's too late.
Before it's too late, darling. Yes.
I also want to talk to you about this Clue video.
Oh, sure.
Blew my mind. If you guys haven't seen it, Amy Jo Jackson, like a bunch of icons. Let's just say icons. Britta Wally, Amy Jo Jackson, Michael Urie,
Brandon
Uranowitz, three-time Tony Award nominee Brandon Uranowitz.
I mean, icons, wall-to-wall icons, all in their own homes.
Paul Scheer is in it. From podcasts.
Every new person that came on the screen, I was just gagged. And you guys recreated this whole scene, including out of frame to in frame, like handoffs and stage directions.
And candles. There was a lot of stuff.
Candles and like serving dishes. Like, it's, whose idea was this? Where did it come from? How did you get involved?
Well, everyone who did it, except for Paul Scheer, was in the version that we did at 54 Below in September of 20.
It was a while ago.
2015. I was like, when was it? Because it was like the 30th anniversary. So we did the whole movie as a live show. It sold out in like a day. Yeah. It was the greatest night of my life. I'm not phenomenal. Thank you. It was.
The whole night was phenomenal, but everyone left being like, Amy Jo.
Well, I was also the one person that nobody knew. Like, I knew everyone else, and that like everyone else is on TV or like Broadway, blah blah blah. And then it's like, who's this person who's playing Peacock? And it's like, oh, this is someone who watched Clue every day as a child. So we did that, and then Jonathan Lynn, who wrote and directed it, was there, unbeknownst to us, because he'll go to a lot of those things, and so. He was doing a celebration of the 30th anniversary of the film at the Players Club that December. So we all did it at the Players Club, and we were all, I mean, it was great. We were all like, by the end of the night, like drunk, getting a tour of Edwin Booth's apartment on the top floor. And, Michael Urie's like lounging on the stairs. We're like, can you believe we're here in Edwin Booth's apartment? We all like found like portraits of him, and he looks a lot like Brandon Uranowitz, and so we were like making Brandon pose next to all the. So anyway, it was so fun, and we have like a little thread on Instagram that like will go dormant most of the time, but will occasionally pop up because it was just such a delight, and everyone was so funny. Mm-hmm. So then once all this had started, I saw a friend of mine post something. He lives out in West somewhere where they have a house, and he filmed like just himself playing a couple different parts in the scene where the guy who's the FBI agent, but he's posing as like the repent guy.
Yeah.
He filmed himself doing a few parts of that at the door, and I just tagged Tim Drucker and Jason Michael Snow, who like co-conceived the live show that we did, and I was like, Clue reunion? And then I immediately got a text from Tim being like, we were actually talking about maybe doing something. Do you think we should do this? I was like, yeah. They're like, what scene? I was like, it should either be like the final Wadsworth roundup scene, or it should be the dinner table scene. And they were like, done. And then Jason went through and put together like a kind of POV shot type thing of what he wanted everyone to film. And it was a little confusing, but we all kind of got it done. So yeah, we all had like people handing us off stuff, and
it's mind-boggling.
Like, so then we all sent it in, and Matt Burrow, who is a friend of Jason's and mine, edited it all together. So like, we sent that stuff in a few weeks in, so it took a while to edit all that. But it's edited. It's so exactly the movie.
It's exactly the movie. I've watched the movie, I think maybe almost like 2 or 3 times in quarantine because it's just that good. Like it's to the T. Everything is perfect.
It's bananas. My mind was absolutely blown. I've seen you do some cool things, AJJ, but what the pom-poms on the glasses, the whole like. I just
Those are the same ones I wore in the live show. They just keep more and more rhinestones keep falling off of them. But yeah, it's just like, I've got them. I'm ready to do Peacock at a moment's notice.
So funny. So funny.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It was really fun because I think also it came at a point when people were, it's been a trying time, but I think we all hit a point where we're like, still, and I think that's like the week it came out when everyone was like, what do you mean? And
point, Dylan and I thought this broadcast would have been canceled 4 weeks ago. We're still here every day.
And we keep
episode 63, inching our way towards syndication. Oh my goodness. Speaking of 63 episodes at a time, it is Friday. It is Drag Race. We are in for a spin.
It's gonna be a wild night, you guys.
We have so much to talk about. It is Drag Race. It's the final pre-recorded episode of Drag Race season 12.
Can you believe?
It is the final episode of Celeb Drag Race and Untucked. Where do we begin? Let's begin on Celebrity Drag Race. How is everybody enjoying it? How is anybody enjoying it? Is anybody watching it?
I liked the second episode.
Okay.
I genuinely like that episode. Because also like there's someone who likes to play with gender and that sort of thing, and who is a big fan of a lot of kings. Like it is funny that there's still so little representation for female bodies in something that's still like gender fucked. You know what I mean? Like it's still, and I know everyone like, blah blah blah, but it's kind of like, oh wow, there's still like no visibility for kings.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like cool that we got to see some actual like boy drag, which was really fun. And I don't know, they just like there was more like heart and they cared, and I appreciated that,
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed it on a certain level, but I think that was my favorite episode so far, was the second one.
Yeah. I have genuinely really enjoyed it. I did not think I was going to. I was like, oh man, now they're like keeping me hostage for an extra hour in between when they know they've already got me.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. But I've really been enjoying it. And I've been enjoying getting like the fact that they're bringing, like you said, different people from different other exposures and experiences in and letting them try it out. I think everybody should try drag one time. Listen, you're in quarantine. You're not going anywhere. Go find a tube of lipstick. Take it for a spin. Now is the time.
Is everyone watching Nick Laughlin's Quarantine Couture with Alaska?
No.
Well, if you go to @NickLaughs on Insta, he's friends with Alaska. He was in, I think, the original Book of Mormon tour. But anyway, they'll do these like weekly, every now and again, fashion themes, and you submit a like 15-second clip of you walking the runway, and then at the end of the night or the next day, he and Alaska will get on a live together and go through and talk about all the looks. So if you've seen any of my like stupid runways that I have done, they're all to theme. So tomorrow, Saturday, is Red to Filth. So just something red. So, but it's really fun. They're just really silly, and some people get really creative. Some people are just like, I put on a cute dress, and that's fine. But some people really
go
all out.
Sorry, you said it's @NickLaughs.
Yeah, like haha.
I just started following, so
Yeah. Oh, I remember this guy. I think I knew this person once upon a time.
I think so too.
He used to come to 54 Below a lot. Okay.
Yeah, he's a performer, so
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny.
But yeah, it's really fun, and it's been a source of like, yeah, like people are doing drag, people are just doing like, you know, some people are not doing something quite drag enough. You know, I'm like mainly doing like wigs and stuff. I'm doing pretty femme drag, but it's drag, baby, of some
All
kind.
drag.
You all born naked and the rest is drag.
Amazing. And then, so it's our last episode tonight. We don't have a ton of time left on this broadcast, by the way. Time is flying when I'm also done with
We're
my
having fun. I know. I'm like itching to get to my shaker because I know there's a little bit left.
Gotta mix another.
But does anybody have, before we hop off of here, does anyone have final thoughts while we roll into the last of the filmed proper drag race? Marty Thomas just popped in to let us know that he sure loves us jerks. Hello, Marty Thomas. We love you back.
Hello, Marty Thomas.
Hi.
Here.
I am thrilled with this top 4, I must say.
We say top 4 because the other one doesn't count.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's technically top 5. I keep forgetting. I actually do genuinely keep forgetting.
The edit is crazy. Like how they've, like, apparently they're releasing the original edit in the UK. Gosh, darling, I mean, I don't know that Rue would have me, TBH, but, you know, every day is my own drag race.
No, there is something to say that, like, having that episode where it was all females.
Yeah, well, then on the makeover episode as well, where they were like putting women into drag. It's
yeah, it's interesting. It's you know, they've come under fire a lot for not being so inclusive with who they cast. And I am both encouraged and a little bit wary of using drag like as an outreach tool. Like, I don't want, like, they keep inviting women in to like make them over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sometimes I almost feels like robs them of a little bit of the power of drag because someone is doing it to them.
Right.
So I'm a little bit skeptical of that aspect of it, but I would like to see them continue in that direction.
But that's like if they accepted any kings on the show, that's a different, it's not an outreach tool. That's like people who have mad skills, like some of the drag king performers that you can find all over the internet, you know. Yeah. Well, like Landon Side or Goldie Peacock, like there's some phenomenal kings. And I mean, they're doing different things and the goals are different often with kings. The goal is not, from my conversations I've had with kings, the goal is not less frequently about passing in any kind of way and much more about subverting. And you know, there's also, I mean, as there are on Drag Race, but I think there's a lot of trans masc performers in the king community as well. So it's much more about performing masculinity in whatever concept that means, is like a statement, you know. So
yeah, really. Well, I'd love to see more of it. I hope that this is the cracking open and the beginning of opening those doors wide. Opening those doors wide. All right, you guys. It has been, we've really overstayed our welcome today.
Sorry, I'm a talker.
The more the merrier. I had such a blast today. Thank you so much, Amy Jo.
You're welcome.
You're such a star.
And this cocktail is like going down in Quarantini.
I'm so glad to share it.
10
more. I'm going to make 10 more as soon as this is over.
Great.
All right. Well, be very caffeinated for tonight.
We love you so much. We will be back. Everybody else will be back tomorrow at 5:30, as we are every day. And we'll be back with a whole new arsenal of Drag Race gossip following tonight's episode. So happy Friday. Happy weekend. Everyone have a lovely viewing party this evening. We're sending lots of love out to Jackie Cox in the world, but you can cheer for whoever you want. And yeah, we're back tomorrow. One more time for Amy Jo Jackson.
Yes,
very special guest. And we love you all. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.